Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the Music Lab podcast. My name is Dogg, and I am so happy to be back with you for another episode of Road to South by 4. So, ladies and gentlemen, we've been doing this series now since the start of our season 3. We are going to South by. South by is a music festival that happens in Austin, Texas from March 11th to the 18th. It is a mecca of music, film, comedy, and tech. And there's a little bit of everything for anyone of all ages, of course. The food is spectacular. The venues are spectacular. The bars and restaurants are great. Not much to not like about Austin, Texas. So, in previous episodes, we have talked about, like I said, barbecue, the venues, kind of who owns South by. And today I want to talk about the largest event with regards to amount of people that can happen at South by. But before we do that, make sure to like, follow, subscribe to our YouTube channel and our social media pages. That helps us. That helps the bands that we feature. Also, check out our sponsor, RAR Outfitters, RAWR Outfitters.com for all your clothing needs. It's still winter, so it is still hoodie season here in the Northeast, so definitely check those out. Anyway, so yeah, the South by Community Concerts at Lady Bird Lake is their largest stage at South by. And like I said, it's free and open to over 50,000 people that can be at this park where this stage is. They do it over 3 days. Usually it's Thursday night, Friday night, and Saturday night. And bands that have played over the years. This is a list, ladies and gentlemen. A Jimi Hendrix tribute featuring Slash, Perry Farrell of Jane's Addiction, and Robbie Krieger of The Doors. The Strokes have played there. Nathaniel Rateliff and the Night Sweats, The Flaming Lips, Bright Eyes, Garth Brooks, and The Shins. Spoon, Ice Cube, Norah Jones, Iggy Pop, Jim James, the Cold War Kids, and Deftones. So that is quite a list of bands and artists that have played for free. And it's kind of cool too because the stage behind the stage is the city line or the skyline of Austin. The river is right there as well. It's just a cool atmosphere. If you've ever been to Austin, you definitely know what I'm talking about. And if not, now you know. So let's dive into our 5 bands and artists that we are featuring for our Road to South by 4. So the first artist that we are featuring, Lauren Housley and the Northern Cowboys. She was solo before, so she was just Lauren Housley. She added the Northern Cowboys recently. Albums that we are featuring, The Girl from the North from 2021, Something More, which was an EP released last year, and then singles. The songs that we're featuring are High Time, Something More, and Stay Awake to Dream. She is hailing from Yorkshire, England, and a mother of 2. She intertwines soul music into Americana, rock, and blues as she brings her band with her instead of flying solo like earlier in her music career. Speaking about the song High Time, she said, "It's a wake-up call to the environmental challenges that we are facing. It's her way of getting the message out. We don't know what we've got until we lose it." She said, "I hope it empowers people to make a positive change." Well done, Lauren. I am very excited to see Lauren from across the pond as she brings that kind of Fleetwood Mac, Grace Potter, Joss Stone kind of vibe Um, really looking forward to it, though. So well done, Lauren. The second artist that we're featuring is a artist named Water Baby. And if you look her up, it's W period and then the rest of, her name. The songs I'm featuring are off her EP Foam that came out in June of last year. The songs are 911, Wishing Well, and Born Too Late. Kendra Egerblot is from Stockholm, Sweden, but better known as, like we said, Water Baby. Her grandfather was a jazz pianist as she warms you up with low-key indie R&B. Her voice is enchanting, and I love the dynamics she uses musically and vocally that create these powerful songs. Our next artist that we're featuring, we're going with all ladies so far. Asha Asa Jeffries. Asa Jeffries, I'm sorry. She's just released singles since 2016. The songs that I'm featuring are Keep My Shit Together, Baby Don't Fight It, and Brand New Bitch. Her debut full-length album comes out on April 12th, so in about 2 months, for this Brisbane, Australia native. She's got a little wet leg vibes, and Asha said all songs were recorded live together in one room, and the sound of the album shapeshifts from indie pop to piano ballad to psychedelic indie rock to folk tronica. I'm not sure what folktronic is, but it sounds good, and I like it. What's cool is she just finished opening up for Lord Huron on their tour of Australia, and we look forward to hearing her live in Austin. The next artist that we're featuring is a man named Buffalo Nichols, but his first name is Carl. The album is The Fatalist, and that came out last year. And the songs that we're featuring are The Fatalist Blues, Cold Black Stare, and The Difference. Carl was born in Houston, Texas, raised in Milwaukee, recently spent some time in Austin, and is now back in Milwaukee. At the age of 11, he picked up a guitar because he didn't want to play team sports. His voice, ladies and gentlemen, is pained yet stunning. And the way he plays the acoustic and mixes in synths and violins and strings, it's a real treat as you get lost in this music. The last band that we're featuring, these guys are going to blow the roof off. They are called Cuffed Up. The album is called Asymmetry from 2021, and they did an audio tree session then, and then they've had singles since. The singles that I'm talking about are Finer Things, Bonnie, and Little Wins. They are inspired by Death Cab for Cutie in more ways than one. This LA trio hits it hard with raw and edgy punk guitars. They remind me of old Arctic Monkeys and new Idols. And I'm sure they will blow the roof off, like I said, anywhere they play in Austin, as they are South by veterans and have played with Silver Sun Pickups and Taking Back Sunday. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, our 5 bands and artists for the Road to South by 4. Rum, rum. We have Lauren Housley and the Northern Cowboys. We have Water Baby. We have Asha Jeffries, Buffalo Nichols, and Cuffed Up. So there you have it. Hopefully you enjoyed that as much as I enjoyed it. Like I said, make sure to like, follow, and subscribe to our YouTube channel, do all that fun stuff. That just helps us and it helps the bands. Check out our sponsor, RAR Outfitters, RAWR, outfitters.com for all your clothing needs. It's hoodie season as well as long sleeve shirt season. And like I said before, ladies and gentlemen, the this festival is just one of a kind. Over 2,000 bands will descend upon this city. Um, and we will be there. Like I said, we will be there the 13th to the 18th. Um, and yeah, come find us, come see us. And if not, hopefully you can live through us as we go. So, ladies and gentlemen, as always, I've been Dogg. You've been great. This is the Music Lab podcast.